Welcome back to Mac Talks Football. And Liverpool have destroyed Ipswich Town 4-1 at Anfield, and they have continued their run towards the title. So let's go and talk about this game. I mean, I'm quite relaxed after this result. And it's only because Arsenal have won. If Arsenal had not won their game after everything that went down in that game, and Liverpool had won this game, I would have made this video with a different mood. But as I said, I'm quite relaxed. It's the same thing. Everybody is on the same point as we started the weekend. So let's go and talk about this game. I went for a 7-0 win. That was my prediction for this game. I said Liverpool were absolutely gonna destroy them, and they were miles apart, both the teams. Like everybody knew that it was. Not something that anybody did not expect. Like, it was an expected result, and to be very honest with you, everybody just saw that the question was by how many goals Ipswich are gonna lose, and by how many goals Liverpool are gonna win. And it was just at the end, it was just a 3 goal difference. So I think Ipswich, if I'm being very honest with you, and I'm not I don't mean no disrespect or anything, I think Ipswich would be very happy that it was just 3, because it could quite easily could have been more than that. Liverpool scored 4, they could easily have scored 7 or 8 in that game. The way that they were playing, with the way that they moved the ball, they were simply sensational. And a big thing, and I think Liverpool fans and honest souls would be really happy with the goal scorers. Of course, Salah scored. That is a customary thing. If Liverpool are going to score 4, you have to make sure that Salah's name is going to be on the score sheet. But the other goal scorers, as Sobasai scoring that first goal, it was a really good, well-worked goal again from Liverpool. He scores that first goal. It was important for him to get on the score sheet. And then the second goal, I think Cody Gakpo, he crosses the ball, and it is Mohamed Salah. He scores the second goal. It becomes 2-0 for Liverpool. But the next 2 goals were both by Cody Gakpo, sorry. And it is very important for Liverpool that players apart from Salah really step up and score the goals. And these are two players, Sobasai and Gakpo especially, that who are like those types of players who have been sort of criticized, who have been considered sort of flops, who have not really performed to the level that Liverpool fans would have wanted from them. So to see them, basically Cody Gakpo was the man of the match in this game. He assisted Salah, and he scored the brace as well. I mean, for me personally, his second goal, the header for the fourth goal, I mean, that was a really, really good header. The movement, the way he beats his defender. I know it was already 3-0 up, and Ipswich were down and out, but still to beat your defender and then to head it was a really good header. Goalkeeper had no chance to score that. A really, really powerful header. I like that his second goal far more than his first goal. So it was a really good performance from him as well. And I think Liverpool would really be happy that other players are stepping up. So if there are games when Salah doesn't really score or is not able to perform, they can look elsewhere towards other players that that can go and help them to get the 3 points, because we all know the title is really, really gonna go to the wire. Even though Liverpool are 6 points ahead at the moment and they have a game in hand, we have seen that Liverpool keep on dropping points, and at the same time Arsenal keep on dropping points. I always say that it is like both of them are trying to one up each other in helping the other team out. So it's going to be quite interesting. And so when players like Sobasai and Gakpo, they are scoring goals, it takes a pressure off of Salah as well, that because he knows that there are other players who are capable of taking a burden on if he's not able to do. We saw like a week ago, a couple of weeks ago, Diego Jota scored a brace as well. He had a man of the match performance. So it helps Salah as well. It helps Liverpool as well for that title challenge, so that they are not relying on one single particular guy. Of course, he's the main man. He's the best player in the league. There's no doubt about that. But still, he needs support. I said the same thing. The best example for me is Manchester City. I have said that one of the biggest reasons that City had a blump this season was Erling Haaland not scoring. And the thing, if Erling Haaland was not scoring, nobody in Manchester City was scoring. If you look at their games early on in the season, before they had this big dip, Haaland was scoring consistently, and then Haaland stops scoring, and then nobody was scoring for Manchester City. So I think that was, in my opinion, that was one of the biggest reasons that they had a big, and they still have a dip. It's not like it is over, but it is showing. That is why they have gone ahead and they have brought on Omar Marmoush, because you need help. You cannot rely on one single player, even though that player is a world-class player. So Liverpool would be really happy with other players stepping up and chipping in with goals. I mean, that's the fourth goal. I mean, Alexander-Arnold's ball, and then Kagbo's header. I mean, that was my favorite goal of the entire game. Ipswich, they get a goal back right at the end, but it was a consolation goal. It was a 4-1 for them. I mean, after today's results and the way the things have gone, I think now it's between them, Leicester, and Wolves. I think Everton slowly they've defeated Brighton, and they're starting, Everton's starting to get away from the rest of the team. I personally think Southampton are done. I think they are gonna get relegated. They lost today yet again, and I think the rest of the two teams is between Ipswich, Wolves, and Leicester. And I keep on saying the way that the teams are so close, I think that this could come down to goal difference, and that is why I said Ipswich will be really happy that it is just a -3 goal difference. It could have easily been a -5, -6, -7 goal difference. So they would be happy to take that -3 over -6. So I think that would be the problem. Their performance-wise, they were nowhere near Liverpool. Nobody expected them to get any result. I'm an Arsenal fan. As much as I would have wanted Ipswich to do a miracle and to give out shock everybody, I in my prediction I went for a 7-0 win for Liverpool. That's how confident I was that Liverpool were going to destroy. And the game was that I think Liverpool could have easily pushed harder and go ahead and score more goals. But I just think that after 3-0, they especially from 3-0 on, they just held on. They pushed the break back. They really did not want to accelerate. They have a Champions League game as well in the midweek as well. So they have, even though they have qualified, every team is concentrated for that last leg of the game, last final Champions League game. So they really did not push hard for after the third goal. They scored the fourth goal as well. So it really did not push. So I think that were in a way lucky for Ipswich that Liverpool sort of held back and really did not go full throttle. Otherwise it could have been easy, even worse for them. So yeah, a great performance for Liverpool, great 3 points. The other, Gakpo had a wonderful game, and it was really important for them. I think he needs to perform consistently. It has been a problem for Godi Gakpo. I think he had a wonderful Euros last year with Netherlands, and I used to say that Liverpool fans would want this Gakpo in Liverpool. And this season he has performed a lot better as compared to last season, but he still needs to be quite consistent with these performances. Otherwise, he's going to be a bit bad player. But tonight he was really good. And Ipswich, again, I would say they did not win, they did not play that good, but I still think that they would be happy with this result, with the scoreline. Not with the result, but I think with the scoreline they would be quite content that they did not lose with that much of a bigger margin. That would have had an effect on their goal difference. And not only that, in a way they did not really get humiliated as well. Everybody expected this, and it was not that much of a big scoreline as well. If like, let's be honest, if they lose 7-0 and you compare that to 4-1, they would take a 4-1 every single day. So yeah, great game of football, easy win for Liverpool, and that's what everybody expected. So yeah, we march on next weekend, Liverpool, and it will be interesting to see what Liverpool do and what Arsenal do. Arsenal have a big game against Manchester City, so Liverpool would be hoping that Manchester City can do them a favor and stop Arsenal from getting all 3 points. So yeah, we'll see what happens next week. So in this video, that's it from me. Like the video, share it as well. Let me know what you guys thought of the game as well. And right now, like after 23 games, where do you think the title is going? Do you think Liverpool have it covered, or do you think Arsenal have an outside chance of getting back into the title race? Let me in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well. Click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of February. So please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.